Looking for the best gaming laptop? In this video, we break down the best gaming laptop based on specific budgets and the needs of gamers. If you want to find out which laptop will get you the best bang for your buck, stay tuned. Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be breaking down the best gaming laptops of 2017. We'll be doing this by separating the laptops based on major price points. So the best laptops under $500, $800, $1,000, $1,500, and the best overall gaming laptop on the market today. If you want to learn more about any of the products mentioned or see updated pricing along with the list of honorable mentions I didn't get a chance to mention in this video, be sure to check out the description down below. I always keep the description up to date with the best places to find the best price and information I may not get a chance to mention in the video, so be sure to check that out. Starting our list off, and our pick for the best gaming laptop under $500 is the Asus X555DA. This laptop comes complete with a 55.6-inch LED backlit display, an AMD quad-core A10 operating system, 8 GB of RAM, as well as 1 TB of memory, so storage will never be an issue on this laptop. Some pros and cons you might also want to consider before deciding whether this laptop is the right laptop for you is the fact that it has good performance, a good sound quality, along with a great price. However, it has a lower clock speed, the battery life is slightly below average or average at best, and a maximum only 8 GB of RAM, which isn't exactly ideal for a gaming laptop. While not a gaming laptop at heart, the Asus X555 does also allow users on a budget to experience games at lower resolution. The RAM features an unusual configuration with 4 GB being onboard and the other 4 GB being standard laptop RAM in a single slot. The AMD GPU allows for acceptable frame rates for newer games, however, they will need to be run on lower graphics settings. The LED backlit display offers decent contrast and good color representation, and all together with the Asus Sonic Master sound makes for a great multimedia experience. The newer generation A10 processor has half the power consumption of its previous predecessor, meaning a small improvement on the poor battery life, but the drawback of the new A10 processor is that it has a lower operating frequency than its predecessor as well. While not the most powerful gaming laptop, this machine delivers acceptable gaming performance at a very reasonable price. Next up, our pick for the best gaming laptop under $800 is the Dell Inspiron i7-5509. This laptop comes complete with an Intel i5 quad-core processor, a GeForce GTX graphics card, 8 GB of built-in RAM, along with a very nice 15.6-inch display. Some pros and cons you might also want to consider before deciding whether this laptop is the right laptop for you is the fact that it has great anti-glare display, a speedy SD drive, and effective cooling system so the laptop doesn't overheat too much. The one major con against this is the fact that it has small storage space. The Dell Inspiron i7-5509 is a very solid entry-level gaming laptop that actually has some components that deserve the entertainment and gaming title. The system really does have its gaming credentials in order, including an enthusiastic GeForce GTX graphics card and a speedy quad-core processor. The Inspiron stands out as a great bargain and as a good bang for your buck proportion. If the forward-looking capabilities and the great design are anything to go by, then the Dell Inspiron i7-5509 is something that we can call a step in the right direction. And for that, it deserves our nod for the best pick for an entry-level gaming laptop on a budget. Next up, our pick for the best gaming laptop under $1,000 is the Aspire V15 Nitro Black Edition. This laptop comes complete with an Intel Core i7 processor, 8 GB of RAM, 1 TB of built-in memory storage, a GeForce GTX graphics card, and a 15.6-inch display. Some pros and cons you might also want to consider before deciding whether this laptop is the right laptop for you is the sleek and elegant design, along with the solid graphics and overall performance of the computer, and it also has a bright and colorful display. On the downside, it has below average battery life along with a slower transfer speed. The Acer Aspire V15 Nitro Black Edition offers solid gaming and multitasking power by way of its solid graphics card and Intel Core i7 processor with a vivid display to sweeten the pot. It is a strong contender for gamers who are hoping to balance price and performance. However, the laptop is not without its flaws. In this case, less than 3 hours of battery life not plugged in, and a slow storage speed. But nonetheless, if you're looking for a laptop to balance price, performance, and practicality, this might be the laptop for you. Next up, our pick for the best gaming laptop under $1,500 and the best gaming laptop value for your money is the Asus ROG G752. This laptop comes complete with the 6th generation Intel Core i7 processor, a GeForce GTX graphics card, a 17.3-inch magnificent display, and it can support up to 64 gigabytes of RAM as well as 1 terabyte of built-in memory. Some pros and cons you might want to consider before deciding whether this is the right gaming laptop for you is the fact that it does have top-end specs and performance. It has a distinguished, very good-looking design, and the G-Sync tech for smooth play. Some cons to consider is it's not a very mobile laptop. It's actually quite heavy, and it has poor battery life. There are gaming laptops out there that are subtle in design but not massive in size. Then there's the Asus ROG G752, which is neither of those things. This notebook is quite massive, it's wild, it's big, it's heavy, but most of all, it's powerful. This 17-incher isn't for gamers who want to pack light, it's for the gamer who wants absolute power absolutely all the time. But with all the size and wild styling, this machine is definitely worth consideration. If you don't care too much about mobility and you don't intend on using your laptop on the go a whole lot and you're comfortable with having a more heavy and less mobile laptop, then this is definitely a great option for you. Finally, last up, our pick for the best overall gaming laptop on the market today is the Razer Blade. This laptop comes complete with the 6th generation Intel Core i7 processor, pushing the limits of gaming to the next level. The GeForce GTX graphics card, which I mentioned before, which is a great graphics card to have. 16 gigabytes of RAM provides top tier performance in the laptop, even on the most extensive games. The world's most advanced gaming notebook with Chroma anti-ghosting keyboard. It's ultra thin and weighs only 4.2 pounds. And this laptop also provides unparalleled visual clarity and crisp colors. Some pros and cons you might want to consider before deciding whether this is the right laptop for you is the fact that it does have improved battery life versus a lot of the laptops on this list, and the Thunderbolt 3 is a smart add to this laptop versus previous versions of it. Some cons on the other hand to consider is the fact that the fans can get quite loud when it's running on full blast and you're really playing that high tier game, and there's limited upgrade options on this computer. Over the past few years, gaming laptop makers have focused as much as what's on the screen as what's behind the screen, and naturally, Razer has spurred this trend with the Blade. The first time you get your hands on the Razer Blade, you'll be looking at an up to 4 hours of battery life in-game or 6 hours of non-stop video, which is terrific for a gaming laptop. Well, you could argue that it does skimp as far as some of the graphics are concerned. With the help of the Razer Core external GPU enclosure, you can strap on a Titan X inside if you really want to go all out on your graphics card. This laptop is truly spec'd out to the max, and it is no wonder that it is considered the replacement to your desktop computer. Alright guys, that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you liked the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button to find out more information. We always do updates, and we even do potential giveaways on some of the items that we mentioned in our videos exclusively to subscribers. We'd love to have you join the team as well. And lastly, I hope all you guys have a great day. Till next time, see you later.